have a tutorial here today on the channel. I wanted to do a dope vocal preset, how to mix melodic auto-tune vocals, doubled vocals like Shordie, double stack burgers. I mean, double stack Angus Whopper cheeseburger vocals. Okay, so if you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also down below, suggest more artists so we can keep these going. Also down below, if you want to grab the preset or support the channel, check the links. So let's get to this right now.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I ain't really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone like it's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I ain't really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone like it's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I ain't really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone, that cause that shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone?
All right, so that's me trying to do my best impression of Shordie. I like his voice a lot. Very unique vocal style. His voice reminds me of a crumpled up piece of paper in school. You know, when you was mad that you failed the test, you took the test and you grabbed it and you balled it up and you crumpled the piece of paper. And because you crumpled up this piece of paper, it made the paper, the notebook paper, more compact. It gave it a different texture from when it was just a flat sheet of paper. Okay, cool. So that's the understanding of his voice is really tight and compact, and it also has a little crumply texture like that ripped up school sheet of notebook paper. All right, so let's see what it sound like with and without the preset.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. What's your name? I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone, that cause that shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone, that cause that shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone, that cause that shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name.
So without the vocal preset, you know, with the vocal preset, it sounds like Shordie. Without the vocal preset, it sounds shitty. You feel me? It don't sound right. You feel me? So let's go over this right now. You know, this vocal preset, how I set this one up is different because it's like a double stack type of shit. So both of the lead vocals are going into the same aux. Okay, just know that both of your lead vocals, which is the first lead vocal and then the doubled vocal, are gonna go into this, which is the lead preset together. Okay, that's how I created it. All right, it's funny sometimes, you know, I've worked with some people, they say I want you to double stack my vocal. Like, this shit is McDonald's or Burger King. Can you double stack, double cheese, double lettuce, double Whopper, double buns, no mayo and ketchup? Can you double stack my vocal for me? Hell no, nigga, I can't do that. You as the artist have to do that doubled vocal. You feel me? Because with the doubled vocal, it adds more dimension. A doubled vocal is an opportunity to bring in a new tone, a new flavor, a new seasoning, a new spice into the pot. You feel me? That gives that texture, like, you know, like Jada Youngin. How people keep asking me to do Jada Youngin, but out of respect, I never have and never will do a dead rapper. You feel me? So this is kind of like a Jada Youngin type of video too. You feel me? So the very first plugin that we got is the SSLE channel strip, and it's gonna be you know, just the SSLE. I like how it has like a clarity type of tone to it. And of course, we're gonna use this compressor to glue, buzzword alert, to glue the vocal together, because we want it to be one solid sandwich, Subway sub 6-inch, you know, BLT. Feel me? So yeah, and then we notched out a little resonance and got everything cut. The cut's a little bit more aggressive though, like almost 4 here and everything, because you know it's 2 vocals.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh, see you left me alone, that cause that shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you and I know ain't. Ooh.
That song that Shordie did was very angelic too, so of course we cracked open a shelf. These are auto-tune settings, just so they say you gatekeep the waves tune. That's what I've been bumping heavy lately. It just sounds more natural. I have not been reaching for the Antares, but they all do the same shit, different smell. All right, look, boom, wave silk vocal, parallel, blend that motherfucker though, and most most important thing, I'm listening to his mid-range of his vocal, because his mid-range is pretty crumpled up.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim.
I like this plugin for that doubled over the lead, because there's gonna be some duplicating frequencies that are gonna stack up to become harsh. Two fat people trying to walk through the same door at the same time, creating a problem. You feel me, in the low end. So yeah, that's what that's doing, and that's doing a great job of not destroying the whole low end, but definitely sinking the teeth into what doesn't need to be there. All the bullshit. You feel me? Like, people be eating sunflower seeds and they be cracking open the shell. They spit out the shell and just get to the seed. You feel me? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to the seed of the vocal, which is in that mid range. So I crack the shell of the low end a little bit. You feel me? Okay, de-esser.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone.
Ooh, nailed that impression. Nailed that impression. All right, C4. Pop vocal preset, super lightweight on the mid-range. You know that his vocal is mostly comprised of mid-range, you feel me? So the mid-range is gonna have a little heavy weight. That's why I brought it down to 2 to really sink, to really take the knife and really cut it into the ribeye steak of his vocal, which is that meaty, beefy mid-range. That's where most of the meat, the body is at. So we're trying to sink our teeth into that. And of course, that was pretty much it, just changing the range for the most part.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame.
That helps the auto tune too, because our note transition is low, and that's making that sheet of paper crumpling, shirt ruffling type of sound. You feel me? And now the pop vocal preset helps the auto tune crackle even more, like a Rice Krispie treat, snap, crackle, and pop. You feel me? Type shit. All right, after that, CLA 76, and then we're gonna turn off the compressor. I'm just using it as a saturator. My imagery in my head made me imagine this song being very dreamy, and I think of clouds, right? And I think of white as the color. Then I thought of this plugin, you feel me? And I thought of white Air Force Ones, because it's still clear, but it's still street type of song at the same time. So that's why I use the CLA 76. I don't want the sound of the compression. I just want the sound of the saturation driving the transformer, right? Because that's what this has. It has a transformer in it, which is gonna help me fill out that mid-range that I've been cutting like a motherfucker. Cut it. I've been cutting that mid-range like a motherfucker. Nah, I've been doing withdrawals. Now I got to do a deposit. You feel me? I've been taking too much money out the account. Now I got to go drop a check in there, right? So I done took out so much money mid-range. Now I need to add it back in, but I'm gonna do it not with EQ, but harmonic density. That CLA 76 got that transformer, parallel mix mode, and also the transistors in it too, gonna help his vocal crackle even more.
Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh.
So, like an Amazon delivery man, I just dropped off a package of mid-range back into the vocal. You hear now the mid-range is coming back into it, so the vocals still feel full. The only way the vocals even got separation is because of the takes. One is a higher take and one is a normal take of Shordie. So that's how you get the dimension that you're looking for in your vocals, rather than telling your engineer, oh, can you double stack the vocals for me? Like, your engineer can do a fucking magical trick, or I'm not a fucking, or an engineer is not a McDonald's worker. You just can't say, yo, throw a double cheese and double onions on my burger. Like, no, this is fucking making music. You, as the artist, have to provide the material to the engineer, which it cooks up the food. You feel me? It's not a situation where I can just create some shit out of midair. So that's very important. So the next move that we have right here is the REQ4. And of course, like we added a lot of mid-range with that transformer. Now we're starting to sculpt it the way we want to. You know, we got a little bit of that Play-Doh. You feel me? We got that raw ball of dough, kind of like a cook person or a pizza person at Domino's. You feel me? You got that raw ball of dough. Now you got to shape it into becoming a motherfucking pizza, the shape that you want it to be, round. So that's what I'm using the EQ for, in a nice little popping high shelf.
Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame.
All right, so you see the next couple plugins, Arvox bringing in some more mid-range push, because you hear like, nah, this just as simple as EQ move, bruh. It made it literally sound professional, bruh. Like with and without it, like that one EQ move, just boom, it just made it sit like how it's supposed to sit, like shorty, and sound right. You feel me? So, oh yeah, fresh air. Like the vocals already so bright, his voice is naturally bright, and it's already cracking. So why would you keep adding more high end? Don't be stupid. You feel me? If the voice is already bright, you don't gotta keep adding more brightness. If it's already a mocha latte caramel frappe, why would you put extra sugar on it, nigga? It's already sweet, bruh. Okay, boom, silk vocal. They kind of got me talking like shorty now. My voice cracking a little bit. But look, most important thing is the mid range, because there is some mid-range imperfections, because we've been playing around with it so much just to ensure that this shit is gonna be smooth. It get that little insurance policy. That's what that wave silk vocal is. It's an insurance policy. It's to make sure nothing harsh is poking out. Did a little bit of processing.
Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? No, you don't. Like, what's your name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim.
All right, most important thing about this, it's the same basic shit, okay? The age delay in the chorus, though, we did nothing crazy. And you can hardly even hear the delay, bro. Why would you do that? If you have a doubled vocal, you don't want to try to shove more clothes into the suitcase if you're already over the weight limit. You feel me? Type shit. So the reverb, the delay is very low. Now, the reverb is important, though. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta talk about this. I'm using the chamber reverb. Chamber reverb is gonna put more emphasis on the higher mid. So I use this warm vocal preset, and I preferred the warm vocal preset because it added like that Cloud9 type of vibe that this song is giving overall.
Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh.
So you hear that trash can recycling bin type of frequency. That's what the main, I'm trying to tell you, the density area of a reverb. Some important ass shit to know, boy. Crazy. All right, after that SSLE channel strip, a parallel compression, hard ass knee. The knee is all the way up to, like, the ratio is all the way up to 5, so the knee is hard. You feel me? And that just adds more emphasis, more mid-range attack and stuff like that, you know? Now it's like about more transient enhancement.
Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you left me alone, that girl's a shame.
And also, like, these two vocals, which is the lead and the lead that's under it, also are sharing the same exact auto tune. So I'm pretty sure when you use the template, what you can do is just make sure the auto tunes are the same exact thing on both of the tracks and that they're going. Like I'm talking about the same exact settings, and they go into that. Sometimes because autotune's a frequency modulator, if you got two different types of settings, it can like sound phasey and shit like that. So ad-libs.
Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you alone, that girl's a shame. Ooh, you alone? You say you alone? Like, what's her name? Bitch, tell me your name. I just really wanna know your name. Ooh, pulling up on you without no aim. Ooh, see you love you.
Ain't too much to really talk about the ad-libs. I mean, of course, you know, wrote off bottom end, extended top end because I want the ad-libs to be bright. Sometimes you don't even gotta jack up brightness, just extend this filter up higher. You feel me? Retain more of your natural high end. And CLA 76 on blueface mode, bruh. You feel me? That's what gave me my brightness, my natural, no artificial sweeteners brightness coming from this. Silk vocal, just in case any harshness came through, and yeah, boom, I'm pretty much tired. It's the end of the video here today. I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Suggest more artists so we could keep this going. And also, if you guys do want to support the channel, check the links, you know, and keep suggesting more artists. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all now. Peace.